dance, that wanna 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 dance.
What you wanna do?
That wanna dance,
What you go to?
that wanna dance,
Old school?
that wanna dance.
Are we gon' picture this, I'm posted, minding my business. Wanna play cool, so I did resist for a little bit, but the whole playlist was lit and then I implement. A little foot tap, then I flick the wrist, and then I twist the hip, and then I thought this cool, I'ma stick with this. You can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 wanna dance. I wanna, what you gon' do? What you go to? Rock an old school? Or we gon' move? Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance. All I wanna do is move on the boogaloo, I'ma groove my body. I just gotta lose the shoes when that fool get loose, know that you can't stop it. Watch this, look at how I work that pocket. Look at how I flow like faucets, how that pop look like robotics. Can't tame me, shoulders going crazy. See that neck break and that head bang and them hands waving. I'm dangerous, you cannot contain this. I was trying to chill till I heard my body screaming. I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, I wanna dance, 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 dance. What you wanna do? What you go to? Rock an old school? Or we gon' move? Dance, dance, yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance, 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 yeah, I just wanna dance.
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again: who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Could be danger here! Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Madrid have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. That was well played, well stopped. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
First quarter of an hour gone. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rummenigge. Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Vieira. Totti. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff. Seedorf. Cruyff. And he shoots! And that's a sharp finish. Again in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And that is expertly dealt with.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And this is Totti. Seedorf. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Totti. Rummenigge. Great defending, strong and determined.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pele. Vieira. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Nesta gets across to intercept that. Rijkaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Vieira. Totti. Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Rummenigge. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Totti. Ah, such a clever touch. Pele with the cross. Baresi clears it away. Totti. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now that's well seen too.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Totti. Rummenigge. And that brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
45, and we're well on
Madrid
top.
looking
Let's
good,
look forward to
feeling
more to
good.
come
It
in the
is
second half.
2-0 at the break. We're on the move again. Maldini. That's been drilled forward, and he's being shifted off it. And we expected better, and so did he. Baresi. This is a promising build-up. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Totti. And this is Cruyff. Great chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips them.
It's Totti! And that is a truly outstanding save.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! Seedorf can clear it away. And it's Xabi Alonso. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pele, always looking for that half a chance. Rummenigge.
Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. Totti. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. Oh, nice one too, very nice. It's a threatening ball. Time and again they are repelled. And this is Totti. Flashes it across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Lampard. Maldini. And it's Nesta. Pele. No way through. Luis Suarez. It's Lampard. Totti. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now, can they get him away? Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Totti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Seedorf. And this is Cruyff. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Eto'o. Crunching tackle. Luis Suarez. Good stop. In he goes again. Oh, good finish. And they are right back within touch.
The goal scorer for
Some heroic
Barcelona.
goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I've been a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Eto'o. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Madrid needed that, they really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Quality ball. That's a nicely weighted pass. Seedorf is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Substitution.
Barcelona have opted to make another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Keeper's got good distance on that. A nice sequence of passes,
There will be
this.
3 minutes added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Good read, needed to be. Cruyff. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Pele. That's going wide left. Oh, red, nice interception. And the referee brings it to a close. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Cruyff claiming the man of the match award, and there is very little room for argument.
There you have it.
The end of the
fine win
game.
for our boys.
Reflections.
Conversations fail, you and I love out this world and the fight, and the fight, and the fight. I love out this world and the fight, and the fight. I love out this world and the fight.
And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So we're very much on the way now. And here's Eto'o. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
And the pass is intercepted.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Totti looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Barcelona are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. That ball looks a good one. Nesta. Maldini. Half an hour played now. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal going after that.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Lampard. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Pelé. Madrid do have a chance to counter here. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Cross from Rummenigge. Maldini with the clearance. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And he cuts out the supply. Nesta. Totti. This looks promising. Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of time! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd...
He'll try from distance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Reflections on the first half?
That's the first
I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Madrid have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. And it's Totti. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Cruyff. Eto'o. Now this could be a chance. Now who's going to be first to this? Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. That has been cut short. And that's an errant pass. Maldini is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Madrid just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Now it's Pelé. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pelé under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
That looks a good ball through. Seedorf. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Seedorf, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Suarez. Ferdinand cuts it out. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. He's having a pop! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Well, he knew the more sensible move was to pass it, and yet he couldn't resist.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score.
Madrid surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And it's Vieira. And here's Cruyff. And that pass just didn't quite work. Eto'o. Pass somewhat off target. Maldini makes the interception. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Madrid are looking to break at pace. And it's Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Oh, that's superb. No foul, says the referee. And time is up. Madrid have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically,